So this video is to show you how to customize your My Books page and how to make your reviews show up, how to add a date that you finished a book so it counts towards the reading challenge. And then you're going to send me a link to this page because this is how I will regularly check up on your reading and that you're reviewing your books as well. So the first thing you're going to do is once you've signed in, you're on your home page, you're going to click on My Books up here. And we want to go over here and look at the bookshelf. So it has all the books you've ever added on Goodreads, the books that you've read or finished, your books that you're currently reading, and any books that you plan to read. Below that is if you decide to create tags for different topics and things, like I have, obviously quite a few. They will show up down here and you can click on these. So I say I've tagged 5 books as adventure. If I want to see just those 5, I can click on that. But for right now, I want you to click on your red bookshelf. And this will only show the books that you've finished. So you'll notice it starts with the cover of the book, the title, the author. This average rating is the average rating on Goodreads, and then next to it is the rating that you gave it. You can always change this later on if you want to. It shows the shelf that it's on, which for this one is just red, but if I wanted to add any tags to it, I could do that here through Edit. I have mine already showing the review that I wrote, the date that I read it or finished it, and the date that I added it to Goodreads, which often will end up being the same date depending on when you remember to add your books. So what we're going to do to make yours match mine is to go up here to Settings. You're going to click on Settings, and you can actually adjust the columns that show here. So you have to leave all the ones that are currently showing, but if you wanted to add more of these, you certainly could. So if you wanted to have it show the date that you started your books, you can. You could add number of pages, so if you ever wanted to sort your books by the total number of pages, you could. So any of these you can add. You need to leave the ones up, though, that are currently checked. You currently probably don't have checked, though, the review column, so if I uncheck it, this is what yours probably looks like right now. You want to go ahead and check it, because we do want your reviews to show here, because that's how I'll be checking them. So if you go to Save Current Settings, you're going to click Save. That will update whatever you've changed. And now we have my books that I've read shelf showing reviews. The next thing you want to do is organize by date read. So you can organize by any of these shelves. You could do it alphabetical by author by clicking on author, like that. So it started with Z. If I wanted to go the other way, I would just click on it again to start with A. I could organize it by my ratings. So having it organize it from 5 stars on down, but I want to organize it right now by date read. That way when I go to check your page, I'll see the most recent books that you've read, and then it will go down to the less recent. So once yours matches mine, you've got the review column showing, you've got it, the little down arrow next to date read, you know that you have it set up correctly. So the next thing you're going to do is to fill out that form that I sent you in your email. So to do that, you are going to go up to wherever you have that review open. This is what it looks like up here, this tab. So I'm going to click on it. And actually this is my version of it. I need to show you the official one. There we go. There's the official version. So you would fill out your first name, last name, homeroom teacher, and then you are just going to copy and paste the link to this page just as it's set up right now. So I need to be able to see the review, and it's organized by date read, and we're on the red shelf over here, and you can see that here. So to copy and paste it, you click up here just once. It will highlight the whole address for this website. You'll do Control-C to copy the link. You'll go back to the form, Control-V will paste it, and then you'll click the submit button down here, and it will say that your response has been recorded. That's how you know you did it correctly, and that's how you submit the link to the website. The next thing I wanted to show you just quickly while we're here is how to make sure that every book that you finish has the date read, because if this isn't filled out, it won't show up on your goal page. So I'm going to go ahead and find a book that I hadn't added a date for because I probably read it a long time ago. So this one, I read this a few years ago. It doesn't have a date set. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the title. Actually, no, I guess the easiest way would be to go here to edit. I can right from here set the day that I finished it. So if you finish it today, you can just do set today. I know I finished this though, I think back in 2014. So I'm just going to make up a date. I'll say that it was 2 years ago and I'll hit save. Books that fall in the this year category will count towards the goal. So starting in September, any books that you started, I guess, since last week are the ones you'll fill out dates for. All the other books that you add, you can add books that you read, last year. That's fine. Just don't add a date to them. So we're going to go click home. And this is again how you check the reading challenge. I show 17 books completed. I can view the challenge here. And you'll know that you're missing a date if any of the books you finished this year aren't showing up on this list. I'll view them all so you can see. And so if you ever found one that wasn't there, you would go back to the My Books, find it, and then edit the date like I just showed you.